Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVP Jessica and Bugs 3034. Congratulations.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. MP looking around. Here's Love. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Okogie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And the first one at the line is good.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here is Hamilton. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hamilton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Butler, following the shot by Chris Paul. Outside Butler. Shoots. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the confidence from Butler on display. Doesn't hesitate for a second and just sinks that shot with ease.
Now here's Booker. Last time out he had 38 points. Great D that time from Hero.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Hamilton. The Heat need to get a shot off. And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A consistent shooter throughout his career. Love saw the foul coming there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Love. Suns trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adebayo against Ayton. Here's Paul. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
No good from Hamilton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
A shake. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Back to Hamilton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
No good from Booker. Miami trailer. Adebayo down low. He's covered by 8. And it's good, 2 points. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Booker looking around. Oh, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball. Paul's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hamilton the pass to Butler. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. And then for Phoenix, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
To the middle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't.
Suns trail by 10. The wing set for him. Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. That's Hamilton in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And here's Adebayo. Last time out he had 13 points. A 3-pointer off the mark. Sun shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Hamilton the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hamilton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Love. 5 points in the game. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Love, no luck. Durant dishes to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 9 feet out. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Now, Hero. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And here's Phoenix. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Booker the pass to Paul. Booker against Hero. And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Love grabs the board.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Phoenix.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Paul. It's stolen by Adebayo. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul surveying the floor with 3. Booker, offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hamilton's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the rejection by Love.
What? A block by Kevin Love? Okay, making sure it's all ball too.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Booker in the corner. Kicks to Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul passes to Warren. Back to Paul. To the inside. Puts it up from 12. No good from Booker.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Well, Phoenix shooting 61% from the field. Showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. And he makes the first. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Baisley comes in for Kevin Durant. Ross is checked in for T.J. Warren. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Suns leading. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Hamilton.
Gabe Vincent.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Miami leading by 3. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. No good from Booker.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Hamilton left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
4 on the clock. The shot by Paul, no good.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-pass strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Okogie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Booker the pass to Okogie. Over Butler. Okogie misses.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. They could use a bucket. And the Suns miss again.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Hamilton. Booker outside. Passes to Okogie. On deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hamilton driving in. And the dunk by MP.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Warren's checked in for Josh Okogie.
For your Heat Youth Dancers.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside Warren. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Durant. Sinks the triple.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Hamilton the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Warren. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Unloads from 13. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Love against Durant. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Yeah, the defender all over him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat. That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Suns trail by 14. Here's Paul, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Paul's got 12 in the game.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Outside Warren. 6 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt, the rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop. Ball against Hamilton. To the paint. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Hamilton. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Suns trail by 16. And Durant launches from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Butler rejected by Booker. He kicks it to Warren. To end the drought. And the rejection by MP. Now, here's Strus. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Goes up the baseline. Payne can't hit. Miami leading by 18. Hero with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Payne with it. Butler covering. Durant kicks to Booker. Outside Warren. Feeds it to Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And this is his first trip to the line.
Substitution
with a whole new group out there. Phoenix also making some changes. T.J. Warren comes in for Basil. And it's Paul in for Payne. Back to Hamilton. Love trying to break loose. And the dunk by MP.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. That's Hamilton in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contenders.
The free throw drops for Durant. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Booker outside. With the shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now Paul. Ayton trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Warren kicks to Paul. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ayton's got 20 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Butler. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Hamilton against Paul. Hamilton the pass to Love. And that one, good. And the Heat lead by 21.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Warren. Hamilton against Paul. Over Love. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat leading by 21. Adebayo passes to Hamilton. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Phoenix calls timeout. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. Paul, and Adebayo sends it back.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Hamilton. Here's Love. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okogie for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat leading by 21. Loads it up for Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Butler to the inside. Here's Hamilton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Inside Hamilton. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Booker. From downtown, Hamilton pulls it in.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Now a timeout called by Miami. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Hamilton against Paul. Hamilton left side. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Hamilton.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Okogie. Now here's Ayton. Kicks it to Booker. To the left side wing. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint, here's Hamilton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now at the line, Hamilton.
That's good from Hamilton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Suns have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Hamilton against Paul. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but
the Suns. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.